ASL Challenger League Group Stage Round of 32.
Alright, we are back, everybody. We are on the map Overgrowth with a TVT for you.
Yay.
Our first player spawning to the top right hand side of the map in the glorious red. We have from Clan CBF.
MaddxDogg.
And down here on the bottom left-hand side of the map in the purple is our smack talker and backtracker. This is Genis.
Khloe.
Now, I was talking to him before the game. He says his grandma's watching.
Yeah.
So, hi, his grandma.
Hi. How are you, Grandma Khloe? Maybe that's his grandma's name, Khloe, and this is in honor of her.
Possibly.
Something
Very
like that.
possibly.
Yeah.
Right. Nothing too out of the ordinary yet from either player. Both barracks in base. Gas at 13 for both players. So yeah, fairly standard looking TVT. I guess we'll just need to wait and see whether they decide to open Reaper, which I don't think is a good option on this map, or whether they just save the gas and go for a factory first.
Yeah, I'd prefer to save it on this one. Like you said, there's only a narrow space that the Reaper can go up and in, and
Yep.
yeah, so it's less viable here.
It's very rarely worth it going Reaper on this map. You're very lucky if you can get in, or your opponent is really, really bad.
Yeah, so we do get a Marine first for
Yep.
for
So
Khloe.
So it looks like MaddxDogg is going to actually be going for the Reaper. And there's going to be several Marines already out for Khloe. So long as they are positioned correctly along that ledge, there should be no way of a Reaper actually getting up into the base.
Yeah, definitely. It's yeah, it is easy to kind of prevent it. This SUV will
die.
starting to get away, but yeah, kind of built the factory, I think, right in his sights.
Yeah, he saw the factory.
Yeah, so could have waited a second or built it slightly away, but either way, that's the way it'll be.
Huh.
Yeah,
She's
tech
going
lab.
for a Reaper at the tech lab and a second barracks.
Yeah.
Stim timing? No, it can't be. He's put down a second gas.
Yeah, interesting. I'm not sure.
Don't know.
Yeah, Reaper will poke up, not even using its jumpy powers. Now it will.
Oh, they
and then run directly into the
targeting
Marines.
the Marines. Not checking for the second gas. Good use of the Reaper there.
Yeah. And it's a Marauder first out of the tech lab facility, now a factory.
A factory?
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, not quite sure what this build is. It looks like Khloe is actually going to be scouting with his factory and Starport right behind that. So he's not actually making an add-on with it, which usually you see. If you're not going to use your factory, you still use it to make either a tech lab or a reactor, but he's not doing that.
no,
This Reaper just trying to be really annoying. He's kind of going up and just damaging individual Marines and then coming back down. And now it will die.
interestingly, oh my god, have you seen what I've seen?
Is it the fusion core?
The fusion core.
Yeah.
One
so this
base
is
BC.
this is going to be interesting. This is kind of what we were saying maybe a little before. I think Chaos is so looking to show off that it's maybe affecting his judgment. That will get scanned. The starport's going to get scanned with the tech lab, but the fusion core is out of the way.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's genuinely
as soon as he did that, this actually is smart. He started the cloaking research so that his opponent would see that the tech lab was green and researching something, and then canceled it as soon as the scan went away.
Yep. Now, unfortunately, he's supply blocked, so can't build.
Yeah, it's not
BC.
not the most refined build order ever, but it is a build order.
I think
This force
just
by
Calibrate.
forced by Khloe or by MaddxDogg is moving across. There's weirdly a single Hellion. Stim is not yet finished, and it looks like he's going to push up without it.
I don't think.
And this could be all right.
holds.
Yeah. I think he will end up taking down the supply depots here.
Yep.
And
one
getting
SCV
those
is not
will
gonna help.
supply block Khloe.
Now, an
The
extra
battle
100
cruiser is
TVs.
still on the way out. He's got to move, back. Now this force may lose.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
It's definitely. Oh.
It's close, but needed to kind of break with that. Needed to keep that force fighting as a pack instead of trying to focus this barracks down.
Yep. And now the BC is going to come out unscouted,
Yeah.
and
There are two
There's
Vikings
two
out already. And Vikings can, with micro, can infinitely kite a battle cruiser.
true, but with SCVs under it,
Yeah, I
repairing it
think that's what
constantly.
he's going to try and do. Yeah. Supply block
Here
again
we
before
go.
the second one comes out. Yeah, I don't know. This will be interesting. Very
No,
interesting.
You don't pull all your SCVs.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to do it exactly, but he's going to do this. I'm sure he's done something like this before.
Yep. Now, I don't
But I
actually know. Like, he has quite a nice army.
Yeah.
But I just don't know if it's going to be enough to take down that many Marines with 2 tanks. The ground
Yeah,
army
that's
sure
it.
will die.
It's all on this one battle cruiser, and the tanks aren't sieged up though, which is a big deal, or else the first 2 volleys could have killed all these Marines, and then it's just the battle cruiser, in which case he'd obviously win. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. We're going to have 3 tanks
Here we
out.
go.
Yeah, he's not sieged.
First tank getting targeted down.
Yeah, now sieging up. The SCVs
BC
are
is the
putting in
target.
work, but what's going to happen is the tanks are going to shell the SCVs.
Right. BC's target the tank down
Yeah.
nicely.
Yeah.
He's to target the second tank.
No, he doesn't.
But
He's
he's
not
not
quite
repairing.
doing what he has to do,
He's not
and he will
repairing.
get the BC down. And that was
That's
pretty.
game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see quite how it's not game. He's got the second BC on his way across, but he just threw a bunch of SCVs across the
Yep.
map for it.
And,
And
look at how many Marines there are now.
yeah, all MaddxDogg has to do is make like two more
2
Vikings or something, and there's no way to out-heal them. He's making Hellions with Blue Flame, which is actually kind of cute because any SCV repair attempts will just be rocked. So yeah, MaddxDogg is moving across. He's even got a Widow Mine with it. And the BC is in full retreat.
Yep.
Yeah.
With his
We'll move
massive-
up here. Yeah, he's got the upgrade advantage on his Marines. He's got combat shields when his opponent does it. He's got stim when his opponent doesn't. There's just everything that's kind of in his favor. He pulls the mule there to repair.
Oh, move command.
The BC just not even attacking. Yeah, and yeah,
The
he's
Widow
just
Mine
making
gets
making this look a little silly.
And that'll
Yeah.
be game. Surely.
Yeah, I mean, he's not even building another BC at this point. Doesn't even have. I don't even know if he has the money to do it. Yeah, he doesn't have the
Building
money
another map.
to do it. So, kind of trying to keep himself alive here, but not going to happen. Although MaddxDogg's on move command now.
Yeah, the move command is real in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
But with that, amount of
MaddxDogg
Marines
not
now up the
producing
base,
at home, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, so MaddxDogg does
GG
take it.
first one.
Yeah.
In the glorious purple, currently down 0-1 after that insane battle cruiser rush from Team Genus. It is.
Khloe.
And up here on the top left-hand side of the map, we have the Red Terran, who just kind of calmly beat the battlecruiser rush. It is from Carbot's Fanimation. Get it? It's because it's animation, but he's a fan of it. That's what it is. It is a Red Terran.
MaddxDogg.
And again, we got obviously just slightly mirrored openings here, both going for the kind of wall up front.
Yep. Once
And,
again,
yeah.
Khloe's going for the wall off, whereas MaddxDogg is opting to place his barracks a slight bit further in. Not really too much gain you get from placing your barracks a wee bit further in, especially when you've already sent the SCV out. So,
Yeah, exactly. To get it that far. Yeah, the only reason you would really build it closer is to save you that like couple seconds mining time or something. The gases are going to be pretty similar. Chloe's done a little faster.
Yep, fairly standard again. But this time I would imagine we'll see both players going for Reapers if we don't see a 2x Reaper all in.
Yeah, it's a lot better map for it. Obviously, you can jump on the entire coastline here.
Yep, Reaper coming out for Khloe.
And MaddxDogg is waiting, and he's got enough now. Yep, there it goes.
Both open and Reaper.
Yeah.
Fairly predictable considering that your cliff into the main is about the same size as most normal StarCraft maps.
Mhm.
It is ridiculously huge. So I'm actually just noticing the orbital command for Khloe is severely delayed.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
it's
did
only
make
hitting
that a lot
50%. What did he delay that for? Was it just an extra SCV?
I'm not sure.
Was it on the
Does
same count?
Yeah, they got the same count, so it looks like it was just plain late. I don't know. Yeah, but their minerals are lockstep and everything else, so not sure. He's getting a reactor there. Reactor on the other side as well.
Reaper coming back to deal with that SCV while MaddxDogg's Reaper is moving across the map. And they're going to miss each other.
Yep, Chloe will go around wide. And MaddxDogg coming up and in. I guess he's not going right for the mineral line yet. He has an opportunity here because, of course, the reactor is building. So no Marine is going to come out. So I don't know why he's doing this. But he is. The Reaper will actually come back the other way. And they're going to start exchanging fire. It kind of looks like, yeah.
Oh,
I thought MaddxDogg was going to win. Because, of course, you start to fire on it as it comes up the cliff, so you're always going to lose that in 1-to-1. He's still just going gung-ho for the supply depot, but it's a loss.
He
could have got, like... he'll be stopped, but this could have been, like, 5 SCVs dead. Easy.
Yeah,
and he didn't do it, so that's a bit of a shame. He was kind of tilting at windmills on that.
He was denied mules as well at that point because
exactly.
To stop.
Yeah, you gain a lot from it. And he also didn't really scout why this was happening, so there's a command center in the natural that's almost done that he's completely unaware of.
Yep, and I don't think he's seen the factory or the gas count either, or the 2 extra barracks.
Yeah, he just went right for that one apparently very crucial supply depot.
Although I'm sure he would want to know about the supply depot that's now behind the mineral line so he can send a Reaper after it.
Yeah, that's
just
very
in case.
Crucial. Very crucial.
So back in the base of MaddxDogg, we have 2 barracks again, a factory, and El Bunker, which I don't know why the bunker went down. All he's seen is a reactor barracks.
Yeah, I think that's almost just he had that preset in his mind because that's why he started the wall off there and then didn't finish it, I guess. But gets scanned here and catches just every piece of tech, every add-on, everything going on.
Yep.
And
he could do with sending that SCV from the watchtower to check and see natural.
Yeah, if that's been
because
taken.
He really needs to know whether that's down or not. Because he has a reactor on his factory instead of a tech lab. And if MaddxDogg decides to do any kind of timing attack, which he probably will because he has a reactor himself and Stim coming up, like, he's not going to be able to defend it. He just doesn't have the units just now. He needs a tank. Especially with taking that expansion so early.
Yeah, he will put a bunker there. It's not occupied yet, but I assume he will. Yeah, single medevac is coming out. He's not reactoring that. Stem about halfway done for both players. But once again, MaddxDogg is going to end up with +1 done a long time before Khloe is, who doesn't have an engineering bay that I can see so far.
Nope.
And that does make obviously a big difference.
Yep. So it looks like we're going to be having absolutely no aggression just now. MaddxDogg could be out in the map with his 4 Hellions scouting about, clearing the watchtowers, but he's opted to keep them in his base.
He will send this one
SCV
Marine
production.
to a watchtower, but yeah, not as effective.
Yep. Now it's odd that MaddxDogg has continued SCV production through all of this. It's now up to 25 workers.
Yeah,
And
you'd think if you're
no
going to do
sign.
this, you're basically all in with this attack. So
Yeah, essentially you are.
Yeah.
So you kind of stop at maybe 17, 18 workers at the most.
yeah,
Oh.
Alien will come across and clear the fire tower. So he
Excellent.
does have control here, and he will be moving out with those. 2 medevacs will come and join them, and combat shields is also underway. Stim finish for both players.
Yep. Now here comes that push.
Hmm.
And now
Chloe's actually going to have a medevac full of stuff move on out and take a long
2
way.
medevacs.
Yeah.
So more than half of Khloe's army is currently loaded in medevacs.
Yeah.
And with no tanks to speak of,
Oh, wow.
this
Yeah.
is going to be impossible to hold.
Yeah, it could be pretty rough, and there is still a little force for MaddxDogg back at his base. He's not completely open. He comes in now, attacks this bunker up front, but before the Marines are actually there to attack, so not really good timing. And mass repair going on this bunker, and I think he's just going to hold. Just due to the mass
No.
repair. Yeah.
He can't.
No, he's just not microing at all. He doesn't know what to do with this.
Wow.
So yeah, just a pure hold on mass. All he had to do was make sure the Hellions did not attack before everything else, but instead he does lose, and it's, I mean, yeah, does lose the whole force. He hasn't necessarily lost the game, but probably.
He's now majorly behind though.
Yeah, he's incredibly behind at this point.
It's going to be really difficult for him to come back, considering a drop just went down, which killed. Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter that it killed the SCVs.
Yeah, he's already
Still
oversaturated. Yeah, he is going to
behind
try and
that actually.
expand now. He's got to cancel this command center. He's not going to be able to defend it in time.
Is he going to get? He didn't
He
get the cancel.
doesn't cancel it.
He needs to be careful with that medevac though.
Yeah.
Yep, he's going to be fine with that.
He's just going to try to do it again. He's got to target the medevac down.
Yep.
And he's not. He did kill everything inside it, but he could. Yeah, can I get it? Nope.
Nope.
6 hit points left.
A drop is coming down from MaddxDogg here into the main of Khloe, and all the units are totally out of position to deal with this, so he's going to lose a few SCVs.
Yeah, some SCVs here, and the reaction's pretty slow in moving the SCVs out of range, and he's just going to let these die instead of getting out.
Yep. Now, I've
Yeah,
just
even-
noticed in
even
the middle of the
medevac.
map, in the middle of the map, we have a medevac party at the southern watchtower.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just rallied them there from his starport and has forgotten about it at this point. Unfortunately, so yeah.
It's a really, really strange composition that MaddxDogg's going for. Now, I could understand it if there was an armory down, but there's not. Oh,
He is making
again,
one,
the
but it's,
caster curse.
yeah, it's a bit
As
late.
soon as you point out something's missing, it stars.
That's how it works. It's how it works. Another double drop coming out for Khloe. He goes so far around to get these there, which just kind of makes him a bit slower, but I think it will still end up doing a lot of damage.
Yep, all the units are currently down at the natural,
Yeah.
but there's not really that many SCVs left in the main for him to kill.
Yeah.
He's probably better targeting that Tech Lab factory. Or
Yeah,
the upgrades,
those drop in. We'll pull the SCVs away, and he's just going to try and target the command center down, which he could just lift. There you go.
I think he's,
And try and get it away.
it might still
But he's
burn
got to
out though.
repair it. He's pulling back to repair it. and he will save it.
Yep, he saves it. So that was a very cost-inefficient drop.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Khloe. But a third command center now coming down.
Yeah, despite that, Khloe is just miles ahead.
Except upgrades. Still no engineering base.
Yeah,
whatsoever.
He doesn't seem to do that. He's got the combat shields at least this time around. He will be going for another drop along the same route. This time even less SCVs there.
Yep, and once again, MaddxDogg moving out, this time with a much more solid composition. He has
and with
tanks in there.
four full medevacs going across.
Yep, no mass repair and no bunker is going to survive this.
No. Yeah, this will be interesting. He's going to time his attack a little better, not just start some forces in without the rest of it this time. We'll see how he reacts as well to the drop that's coming.
Yep, looks like we're going to have a base race.
Yeah.
And I definitely favour Khloe in it.
To try and get out. Yeah, me too. More buildings, better. He takes out the natural completely. There's a drop. Khloe's kind of distracted. There's a drop sitting. Oh, if you can get this stuff. Once again, not targeting medevacs down, which is unfortunate.
Oh, he's going to lose a full medevac?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Yeah, another one that was half full, but he is still sitting in the base, doing a lot of damage. Supply is definitely still in Khloe's favor, but a lot of that is in SCVs, whereas almost none of MaddxDogg's is.
Yep. Beginning to favour MaddxDogg in this base race.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on top of the production facilities. There's a few Marauders here, though, with medevac support that are doing some damage, but the tanks are going to be a big issue.
Yep. I mean, as soon as MaddxDogg takes his Marines up into that main, there's just going to be no way that Khloe
the thing is, Khloe still has a lot of money. Like, enough to build tons more command centers, and, you know, and he could just make, the longer MaddxDogg waits to really advance here, he's going to make more stuff. But, yeah, MaddxDogg definitely has the much bigger army.
Yep, and now that MaddxDogg has floated off to the top corner of the map, without Vikings, Khloe has no way to win this space race.
Yeah, and MaddxDogg has one Viking.
Yep.
A very crucial Viking.
So, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's just moving more and more in MaddxDogg's favor as it goes. Khloe's not coming back to defend any of this.
He can't. He doesn't have a good enough army.
Yeah, he kind of can't. But
like, +2 weapons is finished for Marines.
Yeah.
And +1 armor for MaddxDogg. Khloe's on 0-0. Like.
Yeah, this is quite. It's just quite interesting. Yeah. There is a command center in construction on the top right-hand side, and that's going to be Khloe's one advantage, is that he can try and land buildings somewhere else. And although he didn't take any of his production facilities with him, had he just floated all those out, he could start making things in another place. And now he's going to end up, once this is all clear, end up supply blocked without the ability to do it.
He has that one Viking and a second one coming. So he has a chance. Like, if he can get that second Viking out, then he will have the Viking lead. And if he has the Viking lead, he really has a chance
that's the
to
key.
win.
He's got to see that this is here. Like, he knows it's there, and he's trying to swing around to get at it. Khloe is trying to keep his Viking alive.
This might be a while.
The thing is, he's supply blocks. They can't actually take a Viking lead. I mean, he'll have the 2 Vikings, but I don't think it's going to be enough to kill him. Yeah.
Like, Khloe has 1 ACV left. Whereabouts is it? Is it with the army?
No, there's no SCV left.
It's dead. It must have died.
There's no SCVs for either player. This command center will fall, and that's it. MaddxDogg wins. That was just absolute negligence by